Good evening, and welcome back to Alan Wake. Let's see, last time. What happened last time? Are they chasing me? But anyway, I guess last time I did a whole ritual. Did I already collect that? I think I already collected that. And I was reviewing. I reviewed the thing from before. There's a couple words of power that I actually end up missing, and I am kicking myself over for that. So, let's see if I can find words of power and not miss anything. Blue light? Well, it's definitely not that way. That way it looks like it's like gonna swallow me whole. Oh, another word of power. Let me get it from here. Yeah, word of power. Awesome. Oh, a word of aid. Increase hand flare's area effect by 13% and duration by 1 second. Effectiveness of trauma pads. Okay. Increase effective duration of painkillers. I don't know which one. I might as well. Okay. But anyway, let's see if we can get out of the dark place here. Because this place is as freaky as ever. Oh, it's another safe place? Okay, I'll quick save. Might as well. Some crates. No. No. Don't tell me I had to go the other way. I essentially went into one big circle. But collapsed tunnel. Okay, yeah. But maybe I can open this tunnel. That's why it had me come back in this direction. Alright, let's start with torchbearers.
My writing was affecting reality.
Oh, wow.
Torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did them.
No, it's the tree of a storyline. Storylines can branch out in many different directions. For instance,
The drifters had scrawled their symbol on the wall. A secret for those in the know.
really? Then what kind of secret are we talking? Because I'm not finding it. Well, next, let's try murder cult.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
This
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence.
Really?
A twisted Bible.
Very twisted Bible, huh? Manuscript pages everywhere. Okay. That didn't seem like it was it, so let's see. What? The last one. Summoning ritual. Aha! Oh. I summoned the darkness. That's great. Why won't I run faster? Oh. Shoot. The door closed. Open, 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 open. To the safe room. Woo. I saved.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Good. Well, that opened this path, I think. Straight to the
was open
tunnel.
now. I could get through.
Wow. That, Oh, dark presence is back. Yeah, just keep running. Run. Run. I'm not looking back. No, you can't make me. Probably nothing there.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there. Hunting me.
Yeah. Dang that Barbara. Oh, I should have collected that fourth light. Oh well. Maybe it doesn't matter in the end. Is this a forest?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Oh, let me angle the camera just right, so that way I don't have to look at his crotch. Sorry. I have to activate it at his feet. Okay. Thank you! Thank you very much.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
That's a tall tower. End of part. Interesting. Oop, continue that before I start singing anything. Less I have to edit out the guy's crotch, the better.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Interesting. Wait, there was a zoom button. Okay.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence.
Interesting.
Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Interesting voice, I have to say. You know, the main reason why blue lights were a thing, it's so drug addicts couldn't find their veins. Just saying. Oh, word of power right in there. Can I get it from here? Yep, got it from here. Word of gun. Alright, cool. I don't have a shotgun. I don't have a flare gun. So let's increase the chance of not consuming any ammo. Because that's a excellent one.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Changed to a normal station. I'm taking this. I wonder how many lights I can take with me.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going
Well,
up to our
I guess
apartment?
the max is 4.
Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
There's something I forgot to check last time. Oh! Now that I'm here, I now can get the word of power that's over here. Oh. Is it you? Definitely not you. There. Right there. Come on. Get close enough. Wait a second. No, it's... I got another word of gun. Now, I don't need to go that way anymore. But anyway, there was a... It didn't... So I did have another one. It didn't take away my, one of my things. So I can have 5? That's interesting. But anyway, I haven't checked out that billboard last time. Climb, climb. Oh, okay.
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
Wow. How depressing. How do I get over on that side? Oh, no. Never mind. I recognize that spot. Yeah, I recognize it. So, this leads to over there. And, yeah. Right there. Up. That way. There you are. Words of action. You know what? Let's go for more damage. Just in case. Darkness won't let me go that way. Okay. So it is words of power? Ow!
Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Oh, is the phone ringing?
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Tom, how you doing, Tom?
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you?
It's
Why are
Tom.
you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Good, yeah.
would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
He's stealing. He's plagiarizing? That asshole. And this is why plagiarism is illegal. They'll create monsters and destroy the world. Can I reread that? Because... Oh, there's a statue of me. That's interesting. The dark place. Well, into the tower.
Maybe he was a victim. A writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
That would be bad. She got out. She should not be here. Maybe her art is here, though. That's a lot of elevators. strangely. Huh. You know, for the ground level, it's not a lot of rooms. Like, there was a lot of elevators. What? Well, at least the elevator ride wasn't... Ow. Pictures. Haunting?
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Oh, smart. Smart. Let's use our camera. Or use our flashlight here. Set to go off when the door opens. It flashes anything dark. And also records anybody coming in. As long as they don't destroy the camera.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice?
Alice!
Alice?
Alice.
Take photos for exposition poster.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this?
He
Is he
visited.
stalking her?
He visited. Alice? This our apartment actually looks a lot different from what I remember.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
This is
Sybil wasn't here before.
Hold on. This is a completely different apartment from number 1. Ladder. Books. Folders.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Okay. Old-fashioned typewriter. Focal point of the dark place. Video art doc on screen. Multi. On screens. Okay. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Is she in the study?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist.
Don't everyone.
And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books.
Smart.
I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes.
So this is the story that they're
About
telling people,
6
essentially.
years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
That's weird.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
It was Scratch.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film.
Huh. Smart.
And this is the focus of my new exhibition.
So that lamp on
To
the
show people
projector screen is lighting up the chair on the
the
left.
world is so much darker than they ever knew.
See? It blinks and the light on the chair
Hollywood
blinks.
is a dark place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Can I kick his ass? Come on, let me kick his ass. Oh, it's letting me out of the room. Or it's the writer's room.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
And yet someone's in the chair. With a bullet hole in his head? That plagiarist asshole. End of part. Wow, that was actually a quick part.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
Well, when you put it that
So
way.
has your evil doppelganger, Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away.
Problem is, where's the clicker now?
Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Why do you put a picture of the deer staring? And yet they're both in sync with their coffee drinks.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
All right. Well, that was the end of
Insane.
Alan Wake's
And there's
portion.
so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Well, let's get the profiling.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Yeah, makes sense.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Or, yeah, Wake got out because Scratch did. Alright, and now, more paperwork. Let's put up the pictures. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Wake
Alan
just
Wake.
gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Okay. Okay, that's, this one. Zoom out a little. Where do I put this?
Yeah.
Okay, now,
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
why didn't he just write a romance? Well, actually, why didn't he just try to make it a horror comedy? I need to zoom out a bit. It's always zoomed in. Okay, so since those unlocked because of that, that means... Man, it has Wake making up a lot of things. So much paperwork. That one? No. That one? That one. That one. Okay. Don't you love paperwork? Putting pictures up on a wall. Nope. This one? Nope. How about that? How about this one? There we go. The overlap. Which... Okay. Something's missing here, then. I'm missing another key item that will... Oh, it even oh, okay, now. If you have pictures to put up on a wall, it'll show up in the folder, which is neat, actually. But, now, what's the goal right now? Learn more about the clicker, interrogate Wake. Okay, cool. Wake, let's talk.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Okay.
Inside
No problem.
The trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Okay. Cool. No, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at the case board. Because... Oh, where's that? See? Pages in the folder if you have something to put in there.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're
Trailer?
part of all this.
Is it at Rose's place? What's the goal? Drive to Watery.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Yeah. From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play it in whatever order you choose. Oh, thank you! So I can go into the bucket to play his portion of it. I'm... Okay. They went in this route. Interesting, though. Very interesting. Well, anyway, that's all the time I have for right now. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you like to see a different game, just let me know. I'll gladly play it, if I can. If it's like an old game, I can look up a ROM for it, really, to tell you the truth. I don't care. But anyway, have a good night, have a good evening, and have a good morning. Bye.